All aboard for a deep dive into the world of railway infrastructure inspectors.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about how to absolutely ace that interview,
Oh, yeah.
land that
Yeah.
dream job using RoleCatcher's career and interview guides.
That's right.
Now, these are the folks that keep our trains running safely
Mm-hmm.
and smoothly.
Smoothly.
So what is it that's so fascinating about this role?
Well, for me, it's the sheer responsibility.
Okay.
It's not just about, checking tracks.
Yeah.
Railway infrastructure inspectors, they're responsible for meticulously examining everything.
Wow.
From signals and bridges
Okay.
to tunnels,
Yeah.
ensuring every piece of the puzzle is in perfect working order.
Hmm.
They are truly the unsung heroes
Yeah.
of transportation safety.
Yeah, they are. It's a critical role.
Absolutely.
So let's unpack what RoleCatcher tells us.
Okay.
Now, the guide, it really emphasizes safety
Right.
and meticulous inspection work.
Mm-hmm.
Could you give us a snapshot of what a typical day might look like?
Absolutely. Imagine yourself equipped with the latest technology,
Okay.
meticulously examining every inch of railway infrastructure.
Oh, wow.
You're checking for even the smallest signs of wear and tear,
Mm-hmm.
potential hazards,
Yeah.
anything that could compromise safety.
Right.
You're analyzing,
Mm.
problem solving,
Yep.
reporting your findings
Okay.
to ensure everything meets strict safety codes.
Wow.
It's a dynamic environment
Okay.
where you're constantly interacting with diverse stakeholders,
Mhm.
railway operators, maintenance crews, regulatory agencies.
Wow.
No 2 days are the same.
It sounds like a very demanding job,
It is.
but also incredibly important.
It is, yeah.
And the guide mentions some interesting pros and cons,
Yes.
travel opportunities,
Mhm.
but also the potential for working in hazardous environments.
Yes, that's true.
So how do those balance out?
Well, while the travel aspect might appeal to those with a sense of adventure,
Mm.
it is important to consider the impact on work-life balance.
Okay.
And yes, working outdoors in all kinds of weather, potentially in confined spaces,
Mhm.
or at heights.
Yeah.
This all demands physical and mental resilience.
Right. So preparation is key then,
It is.
not just for the challenges of the job, but for that all-important interview.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, RoleCatcher has curated a list of 10 common interview questions
Okay.
for railway infrastructure inspectors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's break them down
Okay.
one by one
Yeah.
to give you the edge.
All right.
You ready to dive in?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right. Question number 1.
Okay.
Can you tell us about your experience working in railway infrastructure inspection? Seems straightforward.
Yeah, it does.
But what are the interviewers really looking for here?
It's all about first impressions.
Okay.
They want to see your passion for this field,
Yeah.
your understanding of the role,
Mhm.
and how your previous experiences have prepared you. For this specific position,
Okay.
it's not just a laundry list of past jobs.
Right.
It's about showcasing your relevant expertise and enthusiasm.
So how do you recommend approaching this question? Should we just dive into our resume?
Think of it as telling a story.
Okay.
Highlight projects you're most proud of,
Mm-hmm.
the specific types of inspections you've conducted,
Okay.
the challenges you've overcome.
Yeah.
Mention the tools and technologies you've used,
Mhm.
and how you've applied your knowledge of safety regulations.
Yeah.
Make it engaging
Yeah.
and relevant to the job you're applying for.
Great advice. Now, I know RoleCatcher's AI can be a game changer here.
It can, yes.
Can you explain how it can help tailor answers for specific job roles?
Absolutely. RoleCatcher's AI, what it does is it analyzes job descriptions to identify the key skills they're looking for,
Oh, wow.
and then it suggests ways to incorporate those skills into your answers.
Okay.
So if a particular job emphasizes track geometry, you can make sure to highlight your experience in that area.
Okay.
It's like having a personalized interview coach
Yeah.
in your pocket.
That's amazing. So you're not just answering the question, you're demonstrating how your skills perfectly align with their needs.
That's right, yeah.
And what about the AI feedback on practice answers?
That's another valuable feature.
Oh.
The AI feedback, what it does is it helps you refine your communication,
Okay.
identify areas for improvement,
Yeah.
and boost your confidence going into the interview.
Oh, that's good.
It helps you pinpoint any weaknesses
Mm-hmm.
and polish your responses.
Okay, let's move on to question number 2. What qualifications do you possess that make you suitable for the role of railway infrastructure inspector?
Okay.
Again, it seems simple enough, but what are they really trying to assess here?
Well, they're looking for concrete evidence of your expertise.
Okay.
This is where you Showcase your degrees,
Okay.
certifications,
Yeah.
licenses, any specialized training you've received.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
about proving your technical competency and commitment to this field.
So we should just list everything on our resume?
Not quite. The key is to be selective
Okay.
and focus on the qualifications that are most relevant to the job description.
All right.
If the job requires knowledge of signaling systems, highlight certifications or courses you've taken in that area,
Okay.
connect the dots for the interviewer,
Mm-hmm.
and show them why your qualifications make you the perfect fit.
Makes sense. So it's about showcasing the most relevant qualifications
That's right.
and highlighting how they align with the specific requirements of the job.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, let's tackle question number 3.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience working with railway safety regulations and standards? Safety is obviously a huge deal in this field.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of answer are they hoping to hear?
Absolutely. Safety is paramount.
Yeah.
Interviewers want to see that you understand the gravity of this responsibility. They're looking for someone who not only knows the rules,
Okay.
but also has a proven track record of applying them
Yeah.
in real-world situations.
Okay.
They want to see your commitment to safety
Mm-hmm.
in action.
So how do we answer this one without sounding like we're just reciting a textbook? What will make our answer stand out?
Storytelling is your friend here.
Okay.
Think back to your experiences and choose specific examples that demonstrate your knowledge of safety regulations
Okay.
in action.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever identify a potential hazard
Yeah.
and take steps to mitigate it?
Okay.
Did you ever have to enforce a safety protocol,
Mhm.
even when it was unpopular?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kinds of stories that will make you memorable.
Love that.
Mm.
Showcase your safety expertise through real-life experiences. Okay. Question number 4.
Right.
Can you explain the process you follow when conducting an inspection of railway infrastructure? Sounds like they want to see your methodical side.
Precisely. They want to see your understanding of the inspection process.
Okay.
Your attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
Your ability to follow procedures
Yeah.
systematically
Okay.
and thoroughly.
How can we walk them through this process without boring them to tears?
Break it down into clear, concise steps,
Sorry.
highlighting the key considerations at each stage.
Okay.
Start with the initial assessment,
Mhm.
then talk about the specific areas you inspect,
Yeah.
the tools and technologies you use,
Okay.
the types of data you collect,
Mhm.
and how you analyze that data
Right.
to identify potential issues.
Yeah.
You can even mention any specific protocols or checklists you follow
Mm.
to ensure consistency and accuracy.
Great. It's about demonstrating a system and your ability to use it effectively. Okay, question number 5. How do you stay up to date with changes in railway infrastructure technology and best practices?
Okay.
This one is about continuous learning.
You got it. The railway industry is constantly evolving. Interviewers want to see that you're committed to staying ahead of the curve,
Okay.
proactively expanding your knowledge,
Mhm.
and keeping up with the latest advancements.
So what's the best way to showcase our commitment to professional development? What will impress them?
Be specific.
Right.
Don't just say you're interested in learning new things.
Right.
Talk about industry publications you read,
Okay.
conferences you attend,
Yeah.
online courses you've taken,
Uh,
or professional organizations you belong to.
okay.
Mention personal projects you've undertaken to explore new technologies.
Hmm.
The more concrete examples you can provide,
Yeah.
the more convincing you'll be.
It's all about showing, not just telling.
Okay.
Question number 6.
All right.
Can you tell us about a time when you identified a safety issue during an inspection and took action to address it? This one feels a bit more challenging. How should we approach it?
This is a classic behavioral interview question.
Okay.
They're assessing your problem-solving skills and commitment to safety.
Right.
The key is to choose a situation
Okay.
where you identified a problem
Yeah.
and took initiative to resolve it.
Okay.
Walk the interviewer through your thought process,
Mhm.
the steps you took, the outcome.
Okay.
Demonstrate your ability to think critically
Yeah.
and act decisively in a high-pressure situation.
A good story always helps, right?
It does, yes.
Something that really illustrates your skills and makes you memorable.
Absolutely. A compelling and relatable story will stick with the interviewer,
Okay.
but always be truthful and authentic.
Right.
Your genuine commitment to safety will shine through.
Authenticity is key. All right, question number 7.
Okay.
Can you describe a time when you had to work with multiple stakeholders to address a complex infrastructure issue? This one seems to be about collaboration and communication.
You're right. This question assesses your teamwork skills,
Okay.
your ability to navigate complex situations,
Yeah.
and your communication effectiveness.
Oh.
They want to see that you can collaborate with diverse groups, build consensus,
Yeah.
and find solutions that work for everyone.
So what kind of story should we tell here? What will demonstrate these skills effectively?
Choose a situation where you played a key role
Okay.
in facilitating communication and problem solving among different stakeholders.
Okay.
Perhaps you worked with engineers, maintenance crews,
Yeah.
and regulatory officials to address a challenging infrastructure issue.
Right.
Describe the challenges you faced,
Okay.
the strategies you used to bring everyone together, and the positive outcome you achieved through collaboration.
It's about showcasing your ability to build bridges and work effectively as part of a team. Okay, we've covered 7 questions so far, and I'm already feeling more prepared.
Great.
Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll tackle the remaining 3 questions from RoleCatcher's list.
All right.
Plus, dive into some valuable career insights that will give you an even bigger edge. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back. We're back and ready to jump back into those interview questions.
Yeah, let's do it. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
And being prepared, I think that really boosts your confidence.
It really does. You got to be prepared.
So we left off with question number 7.
Okay.
Let's tackle number 8.
All right.
Can you describe a time when you had to make a difficult decision related to railway infrastructure inspection? This one feels a bit heavier.
It does, yeah.
What are they really getting at here?
Well, they're assessing your judgment,
Okay.
your decision-making process, and your ability to take responsibility.
Okay.
They're looking for someone who can make tough calls under pressure while considering safety, regulations, and potential impact.
So how do we answer this without sounding indecisive or reckless? Like, what's the approach here?
Walk them through your thought process step by step.
Okay.
Explain the situation, the options you considered,
Okay.
the factors you weighed, and the rationale behind your decision.
Okay.
Don't shy away from admitting if it was difficult or if there were unforeseen consequences.
Okay.
It's about showing you can think critically, assess risks, and own your choices.
Honesty and accountability are key.
They are, yeah.
Okay. Question number 9. Can you describe a time when you had to manage a team of railway infrastructure inspectors? This one is all about leadership, right?
Absolutely. They want to assess your leadership style,
Okay.
your ability to motivate and guide others,
Mm-hmm.
and your effectiveness in achieving team goals.
So what's the best way to showcase our leadership skills in this context? What kind of story should we tell?
Choose a situation where you successfully led a team,
Go.
highlighting your ability to delegate tasks, provide support,
Yeah.
communicate effectively,
Okay.
and resolve conflicts.
Okay.
Did you mentor a junior inspector?
Yeah.
Did you implement a new inspection protocol that improved efficiency?
Okay.
Focus on your actions and the positive outcomes achieved through your leadership.
It's about showing that you can inspire and guide a team to success.
That's right.
All right, we've reached the final question on RoleCatcher's list.
Okay.
Can you describe a time when you had to troubleshoot a technical issue during a railway infrastructure inspection?
Oh.
This feels like a real-world test of our problem-solving skills.
You're right. They want to see you can think on your feet,
Okay.
apply your technical knowledge, and find creative solutions to unexpected problems.
Yeah.
This is where your experience and adaptability really shine.
What kind of story will impress them here? What should we focus on?
Choose a situation where you encountered a challenging technical issue during an inspection
Okay.
and successfully resolved it. Describe the problem,
Okay.
the steps you took to diagnose it,
Right?
the resources you consulted,
Yeah.
and the solution you implemented. Highlight your analytical skills,
Yeah.
your technical proficiency, and your persistence in finding a workable solution.
It's about showcasing your ability to think critically
That's right.
and solve problems under pressure.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to remember that even if you didn't solve the problem perfectly,
Yeah.
you could still highlight the lessons you learned
Absolutely.
and how you improved your approach.
Absolutely. Every challenge is a learning opportunity.
Right.
Interviewers value candidates who demonstrate a willingness to learn from their experiences,
Okay.
showcasing their adaptability and commitment to continuous improvement.
Now that we've covered all 10 questions,
Mm-hmm.
let's shift gears and talk about career insights.
Okay.
The RoleCatcher Career Guide provides a wealth of information
It does, yeah.
beyond just interview prep.
Yes.
Where should we start?
Hmm.
What do you think?
Well, the career stages section is particularly insightful, I think.
Okay.
It outlines the typical progression from entry level to chief inspector,
Right.
highlighting the increasing responsibilities at each stage.
Okay.
And showcasing the potential for growth within this field.
That's great. Let's break it down for our listener.
Okay.
What can someone expect at the entry level?
At the entry level, you'll be assisting senior inspectors,
Okay.
learning the ropes,
Mm-hmm.
familiarizing yourself with safety standards and procedures.
Yeah.
You'll be documenting findings,
Okay.
participating in training programs,
Mm-hmm.
and absorbing as much knowledge as possible.
Okay.
It's all about building a solid foundation.
So it's a crucial period for learning and development.
It is, yeah.
What about the next stage? Junior inspector.
All right.
What does that entail?
As a junior inspector, you'll start conducting inspections independently,
Okay.
identifying and documenting any damage or potential hazards, and ensuring compliance with safety regulations.
Okay.
You'll be analyzing inspection results,
Yeah.
preparing detailed reports,
Okay.
and collaborating with senior inspectors to develop recommendations for maintenance and repairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking on more responsibility
Yeah.
and honing your skills.
The guide provides a great example of a typical junior inspector's profile.
It does.
Someone dedicated and detail-oriented,
Yes.
skilled in identifying hazards, proficient in report writing,
Yes,
and knowledgeable in maintenance techniques.
that's right.
It even mentions certifications like the Certified Rail Safety Inspector, which can boost your credibility.
Exactly. Certifications are valuable assets in this field,
Yeah.
demonstrating your commitment to professional development and expertise.
What about the senior inspector role?
Okay.
What distinguishes this level?
As a senior inspector, your responsibilities expand further.
Yep.
You'll be leading and supervising a team of inspectors, developing and implementing inspection strategies,
Okay.
analyzing complex findings,
Yeah.
and collaborating with engineers and maintenance teams.
Right.
You're not just inspecting anymore.
Right.
You're strategizing,
Yeah.
problem solving, and ensuring your team operates at peak efficiency.
It's a true leadership role.
It is, yeah.
And the example profile in the guide
Yeah.
emphasizes those leadership qualities: proven ability,
Mm-hmm.
expertise in developing inspection strategies,
Yes.
proficiency in analyzing complex findings,
That's right.
and in-depth knowledge of safety standards.
Mm-hmm.
It even mentions advanced certifications like the Certified Railway Infrastructure Inspector and the Certified Rail Safety Professional.
Precisely. As you progress, your expertise and leadership skills become increasingly important.
So what's at the top of this career ladder?
Okay.
What does it take to become a chief inspector?
The chief inspector, what they do is they oversee all inspection activities,
Okay.
develop organizational policies,
Huh?
provide expert advice,
Yeah.
and build relationships with regulatory authorities and industry stakeholders.
Wow.
You're the guardian of safety and efficiency for the entire railway operation.
That's a huge responsibility.
It is.
The example profile paints a picture of someone with extensive experience.
Yes.
A proven track record in policy development, expert knowledge of safety standards,
Right.
strong relationships with key players in the industry,
Yeah.
and a commitment to driving continuous improvement.
Exactly. It's the pinnacle of a career dedicated to railway infrastructure, safety, and efficiency. Now, before we move on,
Yeah.
I want to circle back to RoleCatcher's AI for a moment.
Okay.
Remember, this tool can be invaluable
Yeah.
throughout your interview preparation.
Yes. We touched on it earlier.
We did.
But it's worth reiterating how this incredible technology can help personalize answers
It can.
and give you that competitive edge.
Absolutely. Remember, RoleCatcher's AI, what it does is it analyzes job descriptions to identify the specific skills employers are seeking
Right.
and suggests ways to incorporate those skills into your answers.
It's like having a personalized coach,
It is.
helping you tailor your responses to be more targeted and impactful.
Yeah. Showcasing how your qualifications align perfectly with their needs.
Exactly.
And let's not forget the AI feedback.
Oh, that's right.
It can help you refine your communication, identify areas for improvement, and boost your confidence going into the interview.
Yeah.
It's like having a secret weapon to help you ace those tough questions.
It is.
Now, let's shift gears again and dive into some of the pros and cons highlighted in the RoleCatcher guide.
Okay.
We touched on them earlier,
We did.
but I think it's important to explore them in a bit more detail,
Okay.
especially in relation to career planning.
Yeah. Good idea.
So let's start with the travel opportunities,
All right.
which can be a major draw for some people.
They can. Yes.
Now, the guide mentions travel as a potential pro,
Mm.
but it also cautions against assuming it's all glamorous train rides and exotic destinations.
That's right. Yes.
So what are some of the less appealing aspects of travel in this role?
Well, frequent travel can mean long hours,
Okay.
time away from home.
Potential disruptions to your personal life.
Okay.
It requires a certain level of flexibility and adaptability.
Right.
And it's important to consider the impact on your work-life balance.
So it's crucial to weigh the adventure against the potential downsides and determine if it aligns with your personal priorities.
It is, yeah.
What about the physical demands of the job?
Yeah,
The guide mentions those as well.
exactly. This isn't a desk job.
No, it's not.
You'll often be working outdoors, exposed to the elements, potentially in confined spaces or at heights.
Yeah.
It requires a certain level of physical stamina and tolerance for less than ideal conditions.
Definitely not for the faint of heart.
No.
And what about the mental demands?
Yeah.
The guide hints at those as well.
Well, the responsibility for safety
Mm-hmm.
is immense. You're dealing with high-stakes situations
Yeah.
where even a small oversight can have serious consequences.
Mm.
This requires meticulous attention to detail, a constant awareness of potential hazards,
Right.
and the ability to make critical decisions under pressure.
So you need a strong sense of responsibility, a calm demeanor under pressure,
Yeah,
and a genuine commitment to safety.
absolutely. And the guide also emphasizes the strict safety regulations and protocols
Yeah.
that govern this field. There's a lot of paperwork,
Right.
documentation,
Yeah.
and compliance requirements.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about being a skilled inspector.
Right.
It's about being a meticulous record keeper
Yeah.
and a stickler for the rules.
Attention to detail is paramount in this role.
It is.
And while the guide doesn't explicitly mention it, I imagine strong communication skills are essential as well.
You're right. You're constantly interacting with different people,
Yeah.
explaining your findings,
Okay.
making recommendations,
Mm-hmm.
and collaborating on solutions.
Right.
Whether you're writing a detailed inspection report or explaining a safety concern to a maintenance crew, your ability to communicate clearly and persuasively is essential.
That's a great point. So we've covered a lot of ground in this part of our deep dive,
We have.
from tackling those challenging interview questions to exploring the career path
Yeah.
and delving into the pros and cons of this fascinating field.
Absolutely.
But before we wrap up,
Okay.
I want to touch on one more thing that the guide mentions:
Okay.
the importance of staying updated in this ever-evolving industry. Can you give us some tips on how to do that?
Absolutely. Continuous learning is key in any field, but especially in one as dynamic as railway infrastructure.
Yeah.
The guide suggests attending industry conferences and seminars,
Okay.
subscribing to relevant publications, and joining professional organizations.
Right.
It's about actively seeking out new information and connecting with other professionals.
And don't underestimate the power of online resources.
right, yeah.
There are countless websites, blogs, and forums dedicated to railway engineering and infrastructure inspection. You can find articles, case studies, webinars, and even connect with experts from around the world.
Exactly. Knowledge is readily available if you know where to look, and RoleCatcher's vast database of resources can be a great starting point.
Oh, okay.
It provides links to a wealth of external resources, including industry associations, government agencies, and research institutions. It's like having a curated library of knowledge
Right.
at your fingertips.
Amazing. So much valuable information
There is, yeah.
packed into one platform.
It truly is. And remember, staying updated isn't just about keeping your skills sharp.
Yeah.
It's about demonstrating your passion and commitment
Mm-hmm.
to this field. Employers are always impressed by candidates who are genuinely curious and eager to learn.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground,
We have.
but I have a feeling there's still more to uncover.
I think you're right.
Luckily, we have one more part of this deep dive to go. When we come back, we'll be tackling those frequently asked questions
Okay.
that can sometimes trip people up in an interview. Plus, we'll leave you with some final thoughts and resources to help you on your journey to becoming a railway infrastructure inspector.
Okay, sounds good.
Stay tuned.
And we are back, ready to tackle those frequently asked questions.
Oh, yeah. These are the curveballs that can really catch you off guard in an interview.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, RoleCatcher's Guide has us covered with a whole section dedicated to FAQs.
It does, yeah.
So what kind of insights can we expect here?
Well, these are the questions that might not be explicitly listed,
Right.
but they can make a big difference in how you come across.
Okay.
They often reveal how well you understand the nuances of the role
Yeah.
and the industry.
All right, let's jump right in. First up, what is the role of a railway infrastructure inspector? Seems pretty straightforward,
It does, yeah.
but is there a way to answer this that goes beyond the obvious job description?
Absolutely. You use this opportunity to showcase your passion
Okay.
and understanding of the role's impact.
Okay.
You could say something like, railway infrastructure inspectors are the guardians of safety and reliability on our rail networks.
Okay.
We prevent accidents, ensure smooth transportation,
Yeah.
and contribute to both economic growth and environmental sustainability.
Wow.
It's a role with a real impact.
That definitely elevates a simple answer.
It does.
It shows you're not just looking for a job.
Mm.
You're passionate about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What are the main responsibilities of a railway infrastructure inspector?
Okay.
Again, seems like a list-based question.
Yeah, it does.
How can we avoid just rattling off tasks?
Group those responsibilities into key themes.
Okay.
Think about it this way.
Mhm.
My main responsibilities fall into 5 key areas.
Okay.
Ensuring safety for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
complying with regulations,
Okay.
conducting thorough inspections, analyzing findings for potential risks,
Okay.
and collaborating with other professionals to implement solutions. See?
I love that structure.
Right.
It shows you're thinking strategically, not just about individual tasks.
That's right.
Okay, now for the question about qualifications.
Mhm.
What skills or qualifications are required to become a railway infrastructure inspector?
Okay.
It's our chance to shine, right?
Absolutely.
How do we make the most of this question?
But tailor your answer to the specific job.
All right.
Let's say the job description emphasizes signaling systems.
Okay.
You could say.
Yep.
My background in electrical engineering, coupled with my certification in railway signaling systems, makes me well equipped to handle the technical demands of this role.
Okay.
I'm also a strong communicator and a stickler for detail,
Mm-hmm.
essential for accurate inspections and reporting.
It's all about demonstrating how your unique skills and qualifications directly match their needs.
That's right.
Now, on to the work environment. What is the work environment like for railway infrastructure inspectors? And what are the typical working hours? Any nuances to be aware of when answering these?
Honesty is key.
Okay.
Paint a realistic picture
Yeah.
while highlighting the positives, you
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah.
It's a dynamic environment
Mm-hmm.
with a mix of office work
Okay.
and outdoor inspections.
Yeah.
You'll be exposed to various weather conditions
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes work in confined spaces or at heights.
Right.
The hours can be demanding, including evenings and weekends.
Okay.
But the work itself is incredibly rewarding, knowing you're ensuring the safety of countless people.
That balanced perspective shows you understand the realities and the rewards of the job.
That's right.
Okay, let's tackle a tougher one.
All right.
How can railway infrastructure inspectors contribute to maintaining safe railway conditions? This seems like it's testing our understanding of the bigger picture.
It is. Showcase your commitment to safety and your knowledge of protocols, you might say.
Yeah.
It's about being meticulous
Yeah.
in every aspect.
Well, okay.
We conduct regular inspections, document everything thoroughly, adhere to all regulations, and proactively identify potential hazards. We also collaborate with other professionals and constantly stay updated on the latest technologies and best practices.
It's about demonstrating a proactive and responsible mindset, going above and beyond to ensure safety.
That's right.
Another common question is about career advancement.
Okay.
Are there any advancement opportunities for railway infrastructure inspectors? How should we approach this one?
Showcase your ambition
Okay.
and your understanding of the career path,
Mhm.
you could say.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I see this role as a stepping stone to a long-term career in the railway industry. I'm eager to learn and grow, potentially moving into supervisory or management positions, specializing in a specific area like bridge inspection, or even pursuing roles in railway engineering.
It's about showing that you're not just looking for a job, you're planning a career
Exactly.
in this field.
Yeah.
Now, for a question many people find tricky,
Okay.
what are some challenges faced by railway infrastructure inspectors in their role? How do we answer this honestly without sounding... Okay.
Showcasing your resilience and problem-solving skills.
All right.
For instance, you could say,
Yeah.
the work can be physically demanding, requiring adaptability to different environments. Ensuring safety in high-stakes situations can be stressful, and staying updated on ever-evolving technologies requires continuous learning.
Yeah.
But I thrive on challenges and see them as opportunities to grow and improve.
Turning challenges into opportunities for growth. That's a great approach. Okay, next question. How does the role of a railway infrastructure inspector contribute to the overall functioning of railways? How can we make our answer both informative and engaging?
Think big picture.
Okay.
Paint a vivid picture of the interconnectedness of the railway system,
Yeah.
you could say. We're the eyes and ears on the ground, ensuring every component, from tracks to signals to bridges, is in perfect working order.
Okay.
This ensures safe and efficient movement of people and goods, connecting communities, supporting businesses, and ultimately contributing to a thriving economy.
It's like you're the unsung heroes, keeping the wheels of society turning.
That's right.
Okay, now for a question about technology. Are there any specific software or tools used by railway infrastructure inspectors? How can we demonstrate our technical proficiency here?
Be specific.
Okay.
And showcase your familiarity with industry standard software and tools, you might say. I'm proficient in industry standard software
Okay.
and then mention specific inspection management systems and data analysis programs.
Okay.
I've also used specialized equipment for track geometry measurements and flaw detection. I'm a quick learner and always eager to adapt to new technologies.
Demonstrating tech savviness is crucial in this field.
It is, yeah.
Okay, last question in this section.
Okay.
How can one gain experience as a railway infrastructure inspector? This seems geared toward entry-level candidates. But is there any advice that could benefit more seasoned professionals as well?
Absolutely. While entry-level pathways are important, you can also highlight your commitment to continuous learning.
Okay.
Regardless of your experience level,
All right.
you could say.
Yeah.
Internships, apprenticeships, and entry-level positions provide valuable hands-on experience. For those with more experience, mentorship, knowledge sharing through presentations or workshops, and contributing to industry publications are great ways to further develop expertise.
That's a great point. It shows dedication to lifelong learning and a willingness to give back to the profession.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to circle back to one crucial aspect we've touched on throughout this deep dive.
Okay.
The power of RoleCatcher's AI.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's worth emphasizing how this tool can be a game changer
It can.
for your interview preparation.
Wow.
Remember, RoleCatcher's AI analyzes job descriptions to pinpoint the specific skills employers want and suggests ways to seamlessly weave those skills into your answers.
It's like having a personalized coach,
It is.
helping you tailor your responses to be laser-focused and impactful,
Yeah.
leaving a lasting impression on the interviewers.
And don't forget the AI feedback.
Oh, that's right.
It helps you refine your communication, identify areas for improvement,
Yeah,
and ultimately boost your confidence.
it does.
It's all about presenting your best self
That's right.
and showcasing your qualifications effectively.
Absolutely.
So to our listeners, we encourage you to explore RoleCatcher and see how its AI-powered tools can give you that extra edge in your interview preparation. Now, before we say goodbye, are there any final thoughts you'd like to share?
Remember, preparation is key. Thoroughly research the role,
Okay.
the company, and the industry.
Yeah.
Use the resources available to you, including RoleCatcher's career guides, interview guides, and those incredible AI-powered tools
Yeah.
to craft compelling answers and showcase your expertise.
Okay.
And most importantly, be yourself.
Yeah.
Let your passion for railway infrastructure shine through, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
That's excellent advice.
Yeah.
Remember, a positive attitude and a genuine thirst for knowledge can make all the difference.
Absolutely. Show them your enthusiasm,
Yeah.
your willingness to learn, and your commitment to safety.
Okay.
Those qualities will make you a standout candidate.
Well, we've covered just about everything a budding railway infrastructure inspector needs to know to ace that interview and embark on an exciting career.
I think so.
We've explored the role in depth,
Yeah.
dissected those tricky interview questions,
We did.
and provided a roadmap for success in this vital field.
Absolutely.
And remember, the journey doesn't end with the interview.
That's right.
Continuous learning, professional development, and a passion for innovation will be your companions
Yeah.
throughout your career.
Be well.
Embrace those opportunities and never stop growing.
Never stop.
To our listener, we say go forth and conquer that interview.
Yeah.
We believe in you, and we know you have what it takes to become a guardian of safety and efficiency in the world of railway infrastructure.
Best of luck on your journey. We're confident you'll achieve great things.
That's a perfect note to end on.
I think so too.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of railway infrastructure inspectors.
It was fun.
We wish you all the best in your job search and your future career.